Hey everyone, so welcome to camp this week. A few things that have been happening. We've had some work getting done, but they have been sanding and grinding and getting all the old pool paint off so that it can get repainted. So, Lord willing, that will start Friday, and we will start being able to get in the pool in time to have it filled for summer and our spring and summer event. So check that out. And I am about finished up with taking care of cleaning up the SkimPad, so that is what I'm going to show you in a few minutes. I'm just parking this red truck. I went on a big run to Menards to get a bunch of stuff that we need for summer as it's coming. Got some paint so that we can start, well, not yet, but when the time comes, I got paint to paint the res stage and all the signs and things like that for the camp. And I got a whole bunch of other stuff to plant grass so we can regrow some grass up in here and over by the chapel. So it was a big Menards run. Kind of a decent sized receipt for that one. So that'll be fun. But when everything's done and looking good, it'll be well worth it. So stay tuned and we'll meet you at the SkimPad. Oh, the choices we have, right? What hose to choose? I'm going to choose whatever hose is lightest and easiest to get off the rack. Oh, look at that. There's one on a rolling rack. I choose you. So you can see the trailers back here kind of in a weird spot, but that's because we're going to start pulling out those armoires, cleaning them up, and loading them on the trailer. Because those are part of the move to the Adult Retreat Center. Those will go in the rooms in the Ark. So summer staff have a little bit more storage for clothing and whatnot. All right, I'm gonna get this loaded. Here we are at the power washer. Everything's hooked up. So you can see the SkimPad looking much better than the last time it was in the video. At least that part of it is. We're still working down there, so that's where I'll kind of show you. But this is the hope, that it stays nice and clean. We're gonna wait to fill it till a little later than we normally do, only because once the trees are done leafing out and spring is kind of done springing, I'm hoping all the pollen will slow down a little bit and the falling maple whirlybirds and falling flowers will subside, and we can hit it with a leaf blower and blow all this stuff out of it and then fill it, so we don't have to worry about it, all that stuff landing in it and sitting on it when it's full of water, because that's what seeps through and makes it look like it does down here at the very end. So I'm going to get you in position as the camera, and then I'm going to fire up the power washer right here and keep going. As you can see, there's a lot to do still, and it's kind of tricky because you power wash for a bit and then everything kind of backs up because it sits, the water, and then you have to broom it all out and then go back to the power washing. So it's a little bit of give and take. The nice thing is, though, I'm on the end now, and because I'm on the end, it's mostly downhill. The water does tend to flow this way, which makes life a little easier. I hopefully won't have to broom it as much. So, and don't worry, we'll speed this up because it's really boring to watch. Here I am in the Adult Retreat Center. I am going to do a little cleaning, sort of, in our washing machines, and then I just need to shut down some rooms. We had our alarm company in here. This machine's giving us some problems, and it's still quite wet, as you can see from the dripping. I'm not sure if this thing's just not spinning fast enough to spin dry, or you know, get the water out, or what. So we're gonna keep experimenting with that. So we are getting some things buttoned up in here and turned over in here. We do have a day meeting in here coming up that the group is going to use our breakout rooms for some meetings and just to hang out. Wondering why this is shut. They're not using any of the sleeping rooms, so we have started the process of turning over our sleeping rooms and getting it ready, getting this building ready to house our summer staff. So we've been stripping beds, pulling pillows, generally making things look nice. So yeah, it's looking pretty good in here. But some of these decorations come down, and we put up some summer specific decorations. Probably won't see a whole lot of that in videos, just because we try not to film where our staff lives, because it's kind of invasive to where they live, just like I probably wouldn't take you to where I live. So, but that's that. We're getting the ark ready, and we're excited. So summer's coming quick, and these next few weeks of videos will probably be a lot of summer setup and summer prep. So stay tuned so you can see how that all goes. So sometimes the train can be kind of obnoxious, but it is kind of cool. It goes right by us. So there it is, looking really clean, huh? Obviously we still need to get this, but this is the water that I need to have go away, drain out. So I might come back at it with a little shovel and get rid of the sediment that has built up in the channel there. And then once I get that pushed around, I'm gonna come in here with the weed whacker and the lawnmower and get this area cleaned up. I've taken apart the pallets, so the ramp is currently off, that we roll the winch up on top of for when we're pulling kids down the SkimPad. But yeah, we're close. Probably another 20-30 minutes of work on this, and I put about 20-30 minutes of work into it already today, and then it's ready to rock. We probably won't fill it for a while though, but that'll appear in a video in weeks to come when we fill it.